Hello, dear friends. First, I would like to invite the bell. Make yourself comfortable and enjoy the sound that brings us home to our true self. Hello again. Today I want to continue to talk about self-love and healing. I think the most important work in our life that everyone can benefit from. I just had an extra session in self-love by being ill, and for me illness is always a good way to check in, to really do self-care, to render myself to the love of the universe. And apart from being miserable while you have a fever or pain, also to surrender, to feel vulnerable, to feel soft and receptive. And actually, while I was sick, which has been many times in my life, I've been on this journey of quote-unquote incurable illness since I was a teenager. This was one of my dogs trying to open a door. He's a bit clumsy. I will attend to that and come back to you. So, as I was saying, I been living with being ill since I was a teenager, and it has taught me many beautiful, important lessons. As one of my beloved Zen teachers, Chef Boekmans, often said to me, "You don't really need a teacher, you always carry your own teacher with you." And this is very true. It has taught me this lessons of that there is no other thing as important as finding the connection to the universe's love and healing yourself. Because we can only really be there for others when we really love ourselves and when we are and have a certain peace for ourselves. So I think as Thich Nhat Hanh said and wrote, peace in yourself is peace in the world. And this is so true. I nowadays as well, when I feel myself running too much and planning too much, then the stress kicks in, and I remind myself, wait, breathe, make the connection, surrender, and surrender also to my higher self, or the self that I already am, because when we were babies, we did not have self-doubts, we did not have self-criticism. There's no baby that judges their own chubby thighs or double chin or whatever we judge ourselves for as we become adults, and they have no trouble expressing their emotions just directly and purely. So I think we are all born pure, as things are pure in nature, like flowers or birds. Often when I look in my garden, and now the autumn has come again, many birds come to visit and feed. Actually, yesterday there was a woodpecker visiting, which is quite beautiful to see. And I just make this connection when I'm in nature. Many of you will probably have the same. There is this immediate connection with the love of the universe, the love there is in abundance. And I don't think also that birds or flowers question themselves whether they bloom right, or whether their feathers are green or red or yellow enough. So why should we? But to be practical, this is what we do. And to give you the good news, you can actually unlearn this. I've had a very strange childhood, and then when I became a teenager and heard that I was so ill, actually probably that was a blessing for me, because it made me even more driven to find this connection to healing and the light and the lightness of being as well, which I already kind of knew that there was. Had this, luckily I had this connection with nature even as a child. So so I went in search, and I found many beautiful teachers, and through the years of meditation and different therapies, when I look at myself now, I can see that I think differently, I feel differently about myself, about the world. I'm much more able to see love all around me, how everything is permeated by goodness and by the joy of being, of just being who they are. Every little flower blooms differently, and they don't discriminate between each other. And I think when we can live like that, we also are able to live in a much freer and in a very loving way, and just to accept that there might be a petal broken, missing, and I might not have one leaf, and but that's okay. I'm still this flower, and I am here for a reason on this planet. So I wish that you can have the trust to go on this journey and keep on this journey, keep coming back. Even sometimes we have periods where we don't have so much space for, or we find it too scary to work with ourselves. Or not, maybe it's not even working on ourselves, it's more being there for yourself, taking the time to, and seeing how much benefit from it you have. Like nowadays I meditate most every morning, and I'm lucky enough to have a meditation room now, so I can even go to a very special sacred place, and it's so beneficial for my health. And even if you don't have that, I remember I meditated. I had a very sad breakup in my last relationship, and I was devastated. And while we were still in this horrible breakup, I started to do a long retreat, and I started to meditate intensely, and it helped me so much to see how our love had grown into not being love, and I was able, therefore much more able, to let him go and to be there for my pain, for my sadness. And I remember the many times the tears rolled down my cheek, and even if you only have 20 minutes a day to, before you go to bed or before you wake up the kids or begin your busy life, to take this time for yourself and check in with your breath. You don't need a special space. You can, I've done it in an overcrowded house with in my bed. So there's always the silence of your breath, and the support of the earth is always there for us wherever we are, how crowded it might be or noisy it might be around us. The stillness and peace is always available to us. So and this might be a good moment to do an exercise in showing you a little bit how to do that. So I ask you to sit comfortably or lie down if you prefer, and if you want, close your eyes. I will invite the sound of the bell again to bring us back to where we truly live. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out. Breathing in, I feel myself supported by the love of the earth. Breathing out, I let go of all my tensions and give them to the earth. Breathing in, I feel loved by the energy of the universe. Breathing out, I let myself be carried by the love of the universe. Breathing in, I feel how my body is relaxing and letting go. Breathing out, I allow myself to smile to my body. Relaxing and smiling. Breathing in, I feel myself relaxing my mind. Breathing out, I allow myself to smile to my mind. Relaxing and smiling. Breathing in, I allow myself to relax my feelings. Breathing out, I smile to my feelings. Relaxing and smiling. Breathing in, I allow myself to relax my whole being to the love of the universe. Breathing out, I feel at one with the love and support of the universe. Relaxing and feeling loved. I entrust myself, I entrust myself to Mother Earth, to Mother Earth. I entrust myself, I entrust myself to Mother Earth, to Mother Earth, and she entrusts herself to me, and she entrusts herself to me. I'm a child of Mother Earth, and she loves me. I'm a child of Mother Earth, and she holds me. Mother Earth is is always there. Mother Earth is always supporting. I entrust myself, I entrust myself to Mother Earth, to Mother Earth. So now I want to ask you to go with your attention to your heart and feel how your heart is beating, how you are loved, and how this love of the universe also shines in your heart and radiates from out your heart through your whole body, and how your whole body is slowly warming up with the glow of the love of the universe. Feel this warm love flowing out from your heart, through your chest and your belly, your shoulders, your arms, down your spine, into your legs. How you're radiating love. Maybe you want to put a hand on your heart, or one on your belly, or maybe one on your heart and your belly, if it makes you feel more in touch with the love. And maybe this love, this energy of love, has a certain color for you, or a certain sound or smell, or maybe there's an image that comes up. Notice what is coming up. And if there are tears or resistance, then that's okay too. Just let it be and notice what is happening while you are enjoying this relaxing moment for yourself. Feel how the love relaxes your body, relaxes your mind and your heart, and how you can bathe in this love. And now I want to ask you to spread your love to the room and slowly outwards. To your neighbors, as far as you wanted to reach, maybe even through the whole village or town, as far as you feel comfortable doing it. And if that feels too scary, then you make it smaller. And know when you radiate this love, it comes back to you in abundance. Feel how connected you are to everything beautiful in the world through this love, and how the world wants to love you. to the river. When the ocean calls to you, silence is a river. Language is an ocean. Don't go to the river. When the ocean calls to you, silence is an ocean. Language is a river. Don't go to the river. When the ocean calls to you, silence is an ocean. Language is a river. Don't go to the river. When the ocean calls to you. Dear friends, I will invite again the bell. You may slowly come back to the room that you are. Maybe before you move, you can give yourself a little hug or put a hand on your heart and slowly come back with all the love you have. I hope with this exercise I have been able to transmit the idea to you and how to start with on the journey of healing and loving yourselves. And as Thich Nhat Hanh always explained in his teachings, that we can see our mind like a garden with soil, and we have many seeds, and the seeds translate as potentials, and it just depends on which seeds we give water, what will bloom. And I have to say that I have experienced this in my own life, that the more time has passed and I have watered the seeds of love and growth and healing and beauty and trust, fearlessness, belief in the goodness of myself and others, the more these things have manifested in my life. So I truly believe, because I came from a very traumatized childhood, so I truly believe that this is possible, that we are able to heal in tremendous ways. And I can hardly see through the sun. So I want to share this with you, because it's such a beautiful thing to know. And I think such a encouraging thing, that no matter what you have lived through, you can always shine. Look at people who have lived through a Holocaust or other traumatizing war experiences, and who are able to become the greatest examples, shining beacons of light to us. So yes, you can be that shining beacon, and you don't have to be to the whole world, just be it for yourself and maybe for the ones around you. And And that's already a big thing. Just be there for yourself. Love yourself. Trust your own goodness. Trust your own wisdom. I would also say, you know deep down what you need and how to achieve what you need. Because I've seen many people fall into the trap of knowing what they want, but naming so many things why they can't achieve what they want that they sabotage themselves. So it's also important to change our way we think. So if you feel you need something, to start looking in how you can achieve it, and instead of looking at the difficulties, focus your thought and your heart on how it will be possible to achieve it. And it will be. I also speak from experience. I've overcame many hurdles that others thought impossible, and I've achieved it in my own way. And so to think in solutions rather than obstacles, I think, is also a great thing to learn and to do. Often it's just a question of doing things. Start being fed up enough with how things are, and willing enough to change, and then just make a start and believe and trust in the love that things will start to change for the more beautiful and better. Like the sun is changing the video image and warming my face. So I wish you all a beautiful continuation of this day, and feel blessed and loved.